how is that even a good investment tool? Like, period. Like, why would anybody want to pay a premium price for something that your outcome could be clearly planned out? That turns me off completely. Good morning, Frog. How are y'all doing? Help me out. We just want one like, one and three views. That's the goal here. Okay, well there's a two things I kind of wanted to talk about, on the way to work as always, but I want to kind of talk about something a little different other than Prismatic and Destined Rivals. And this time I want to talk about first partners, especially the series one that I've heard multiple people, very respectable people, that seem to really and do know what they're talking about, that have had a lot of success in this hobby here. I They have glorified how great of an opportunity, especially the series one, was as an investment. And I got a couple of them. I got a few of them put up, right? And as we moved into series two and series three, I felt like I recognized the pattern, opening some of these boxes, and it just, I heard a few other people, actually a couple people that have a little bit less credibility, talking about this particular thing right here that made me want to talk about first partners in the first place, and that is that these cases of these particular items, the first partners that come in a case of six, are searchable. And I just have a very hard time understanding how something that is searchable and very easily searchable, if it is true, could be a long term, a very good long term. I mean, I just, something, I mean, I guess we could say just about anything is searchable, but it seems like you have to put a lot more work into some of these other things. Like if you're trying to pull the Phantasmal Flames Charizard out of a booster box case, and then you pull it on the number two or three booster boxes, and then you just sell the rest of them. Blah blah blah. You hear all the horror. I've heard the. If you stick around long enough, you hear some of the shady side that people can do in this hobby, and probably do. But when you're talking about a case of Pokemon that just has six boxes, and the here's what I've heard, is that these first partners are created in different parts or manufactured in different parts of one factory or just multiple factories altogether. And instead of it being a random, instead of these factories creating like the three different sets for each series all at once and kind of mixing them up and throwing a variation of um, the different eras that you can obtain into one case, they print like, I've heard that they print the same. You can open a case and it's damn near it's the same. And now I've never opened just a whole case myself, so I can't say that these each era is created in a part or different factory, and they are packed into the same case and shipped just like that, as like basically if you're getting the same era every six boxes in each case. This is what I've heard. that they are not creating all three arrows in the same part of each factory. That is not just creating the printing the cards, but they're putting them in the boxes and casing them out and then shipping them off from location. And so you pretty much, if you get a case, you're getting all of the same series. I have yet to open a whole case myself and try to MythBusters this, and so I don't know. Maybe you can give me a little bit of feedback if this is true or not. What I can tell you that I have done is me and my girlfriend have bought multiple at a time from multiple ways of sourcing through people through marketplace, catching them on Target and getting the two at a time, or even getting a few at Walmart and getting five, right? And I can tell you, every single time that we've bought at least two, and every single time we've bought two from somebody, they were the same arrow. And if we've bought like four, we have sometimes gotten a mix, a two and two of those two arrows. Never one of three, but we have gotten. It's always if we have gotten four and up from the same place, it has always been the same two arrows. If we have gotten just two, it has always been every single time that same arrow, whether it's the first generation, second generation, or third generation, and blah blah blah. Um, Now we have even gone further, and my girlfriend she is very good at getting to Walmart at her lunch break, and she scores first partners, five of them from Walmart, very frequently. And she, knowing this for science, she tries to grab from different um, hangers, right? And it just blows my mind how we have done this. I've bought from people, and every single time I buy at least two from people, we open it. It is the same arrow. I mean, every single time. Um, and it's just so wild how even when you get five and open all five, that variance will never let you just get one of three. So it really leads me to believe that this is true, man. Like it's true. Like you can search these. I mean, I guess I have to buy a sealed case and find out for myself, man. But I just, man, it just seems very true. Like it seems very unlikely that they would variance would not at least give you at least one of every set out of six if you bought a whole case, man. And it just, I don't understand how every single time I've bought from somebody, at least two of them, and assuming they bought them from the same place, that it's the same era every single time, good, bad, or indifferent, right? Because half of these people that you buy from a marketplace are just picking them up to flip them anyway, so they're not searching them. But the people that are more deep into the hobby and are buying these cases to hold on to sell to you later in the future, man, I just feel like if this is true, like there's going to be a lot of duds, like planned duds. Like I don't like to think that people would do that. I just can't help but to, you know. I grew up. I just grew up living a little fast and did a lot of stuff that I don't do these days. Now that I'm older, man, been through some things and hit my rock bottom. Got sober, and I'm still working through a lot of stuff that you know get me to think um, what could be and is this possible and would these people do these? I don't like thinking like, but I just if there's money involved, man, you cannot put it past some of these people, man. I want to try to understand how if this stuff is that it is searchable, and if it's true, man, like if you can just get a case and it be the same era, like how is that a good investment? That's not to me. I mean, the gradable cards, cards that are um the cards are very expensive, some of them, like the Charmander. They're gradable, so like I can see like that why people think it's a good investment for that, but like that's if you buy the singles, not the actual packs of these cards, man. Cuz how if these cards are if these packs are searchable, it's just it's just very not exciting as an investment for me. So I just want to know what y'all's thoughts are. I think they're beautiful cards, but and it's just the whole searchable aspect of it. What has y'all's experiences been? Have you guys um, noticed that it's always the same generation? If you get two boxes back to back off the same hanger or buy them from somebody else, like I mean, what are y'all's thoughts? Like, am I crazy to think that because if they are, um, how is that even a good investment tool? Like, period. Like, why would anybody want to pay a premium price for something that is could be clearly planned out? Your outcome could be clearly planned out. That turns me off completely to stockpile any kind of item that has a planned outcome. Period. So that's all I got for y'all today. I'm getting here to work. I'm not as early as normal, but frog. Yeah.